For all the best boxing content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and punch that bell for notifications.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to DiBella Entertainment and HDNet's Broadway Boxing, presented by Turning Stone Resort and Casino from the Grand Ballroom at Manhattan Center. Tonight's fights are promoted by DiBella Entertainment and DiBella Promotions and sponsored by HBO Sports, LocateStock.com, Gallagher's Steakhouse, and the Connecticut Defenders, Connecticut's hometown team. This bout is sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission, Chairman Ron Scott Stevens, Commissioner Jerome Becker, Executive Deputy Commissioner Hugo Spindola, Deputy Commissioners Bob Mangi, Mike Pascal, and Frank Gibbs, the Director of Boxing Ralph Petrillo, and the Chief Inspector Felix Figueroa, all in attendance tonight. The timekeeper at the bell, Kathy Paolillo, counting the knockdown seconds, Tony Ciccarano. The three doctors at ringside, Michael Strauss, Dr. Robert Polofsky, and Dr. Stephen Gelfman. And the three judges scoring this bout in the 10-point must system, Julie Letterman, Ron McNair, and Robert Perez. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, Ricky Gonzalez. And now, 8 rounds of boxing in the super middleweight division. Introducing first to my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he's wearing purple with black, weighing in officially at 165 1/4 pounds. His professional record consists of 24 wins, 9 losses, 4 draws, 10 wins coming by way of knockout. From Flint, Michigan, Jose Spearman. And his opponent to my right, fighting out of the red corner, he's wearing blue Havoc trunks, weighing in officially at 167 1/2 pounds. His professional record, perfect, with 10 wins, 9 coming by way of big knockout. From Brownsville, New York, he's one half of the Chin Checkers, Curtis Showtime Stevens.
Gentlemen, you received your instructions in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch them up.
Curtis Stevens against Jose Spearman here in New York City. Stevens has been perfect during his career. 10-0 with 9 knockouts. Jose Spearman, 24-9-4 with 10 KOs. Round 1 scheduled for 8. And joining us ringside, Paulie Malignaggi, 21-0, junior welterweight contender. And Paulie, what do you look forward to seeing early on in this fight?
I look for Curtis to really try to walk Jose Spearman down. I think Spearman is trying to feel him out right now. But Curtis is not the type of guy to feel you out. Curtis is the type of guy to take it right to you. And I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Stevens, a devastating puncher with both hands. And he has a knack for really knowing how to attack an opponent's body.
But you know what? Jose Spearman fought Rasheem Brown in 2004. He won a split decision. Rasheem Brown's a huge puncher from Philly. He fought James Butler, Anthony Hampshire, all big punchers. This is nothing new to him.
It was definitely a step up for Curtis.
Stevens very determined, pressing the issue early on. He's the smaller fighter. But like a Mike Tyson from Brownsville, he knows how to get inside.
I like the pressure that Curtis puts on.
And Spearman's hurt already. The left hook landed. Here comes Curtis Stevens trying to close him down. A lot of time left in the first round.
Got rubber legs.
Here's a left hook. Stevens won his last fight in the first round, TKO.
One of the things I like about Curtis Stevens, he doesn't throw punches just to throw punches. He always has a plan. He doesn't throw long bombs the way you might expect such a short fighter to do. And you see right now, he had his fighter hurt. He took his time.
And the strange thing about this bout, you know, I went to the back before the fight to see Jose Spearman because I haven't seen him in about 5-6 years. He told me he knows nothing about Curtis Stevens, never seen no tape, which I found odd.
He will know after this fight is over. Spearman trying to clear his head. Spearman is in the purple trunks. Curtis Stevens, the rising star from Bronzeville, in blue.
It's odd because as Paulie can also verify this, certain guys, you want a scout report. You want to see certain guys. Not everybody, but you want to see certain guys.
Yeah, especially when you're fighting these big punches, man. You definitely want to be prepared to take away their strengths.
Now Spearman starting to jab.
I think what's upsetting for Spearman here is really, for the most part, this first round's been fought at a distance, which is what he wants, and he's still gotten hurt.
Yeah, I think since he hasn't seen tape, I think he's trying to get to know Curtis in the first round. He's trying to feel him out.
So Spearman will make it out of the first round. Curtis Stevens delivered some big punches.
Don't follow him around the ring. Don't. No, you're not, Pop. You got to stay on top of him. You hear me? You got to stay on top of him. And you're not moving your head.
Action from round one. Here's the moment where Spearman got hurt. A grazing right hand high on the head, and you saw the Spearman do a little bit of a dance there because his balance was temporarily gone. But again, Curtis Stevens, notice how he follows up his attack. No rush, not a lot of wild shots, pinpoint punches.
Yeah, it definitely looks more mature than the amount of fights that he has.
And then when you get him inside, bang him up. Don't pose and don't wait. All right, let's
Gus Johnson, Brian Adams, Steve Farhood, and junior welterweight sensation Paulie Malignaggi. And Paulie, you've been calling out some guys lately.
Yeah, well, we're talking about a June 10th fight with Miguel Cotto out in Madison Square Garden. And it looks like the fight's going to get made. So I hate to spoil the Puerto Rican Day Parade the next day, but it looks like that's what I'm going to be doing.
Wow,
So,
would that be something?
and I do have a lot of Puerto Rican friends, so that's not meant to disrespect the Puerto Rican community.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I definitely have to do what I got to do, and beating Miguel Cotto is something I, unfortunately for them, have to do.
Miguel Cotto is a power puncher. Do you feel that you're ready?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready. I have all the skills and all the tools necessary. The only problem that I used to have was the hand injuries, and if you saw my fight last Friday, you know that is now a thing of the past. I'm a multi-dimensional fighter with a lot of offensive and defensive weapons, and I plan to use everything. Show Miguel Cotto what it's like to fight a fight on my level.
Well, you know, from a personal standpoint, Paulie, I'm proud to see that your career is progressing. You know, I've known you for years. We used to spar together, and I'm proud to see the way things are going for you now.
Thank you, Brian. And it's your example and a lot of things that have happened to you that have kept me on a positive roll.
All right, Curtis Stevens and Jose Spearman here. And Stevens hurt Spearman in the first round. Round number 2, scheduled for 8. This is our co-feature. Stevens in blue and Spearman in purple. Now the punch is starting to get a little heavier for Curtis Stevens, but Spearman keeps answering.
Something real interesting. Curtis caught him with a nice left hook on the inside. Spearman came right back. He took the punch and fired right back.
Straight right hand, and also the left hook to the body has been working for Spearman here in the second round.
Be interesting to see if Stevens keeps his composure and his patience, because I don't think he's faced this kind of resistance before. Usually one shot and the fight's over. He has tremendous power, but Spearman's a pro, and he's taken some of Curtis's better shots already.
Yeah, like Brian said, he's been in there with some good fighters, and it looks like he's come out in the second round to work a little more.
If you look at what Spearman's doing, he's working both sides with his jab, left and right, and then occasionally he'll push just like that. He'll push Curtis back.
Yeah, he's varying his attack.
Exactly. And he's not forgetting about the jab. Right there, he should have fired off. See, right? Occasionally he'll push Curtis back just like that. Walk him back.
No punching, no punching. Very clean, very clean.
Real smart move.
Now Stevens on the ropes, walks off as Spearman retreats.
No punching.
Spearman's a lot more aggressive this second round. That's good for him, but potentially bad because Curtis Stevens does know how to counterpunch. We've seen that.
Yeah, and when you're coming at Curtis, you walk into the fire like he just did right there.
Just floors him. Oh, lightning in a bottle. Curtis Stevens and Jose Spearman is done for the night.
I was just saying that too. I was just saying he's coming right to the fire and he got caught.
Curtis Stevens from Brooklyn.
And that round was not easy for him either. Big statement, big statement.
Yeah, very impressive, man, very impressive. He got the resistance and he fired back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bout comes to an end at 2 minutes, 59 seconds of the second round. The winner by way of knockout, he's one half of the Chin Checkers, Curtis Showtime Stevens.